Shit. Okay, so, I just reviewed Martyrs, just got done reviewing it like 5 seconds ago. And, the reason why I reviewed that movie is because I just recently saw the American remake to that wonderful film, Martyrs. It is, the same title, same everything, almost shot by shot. It's Martyrs, but America. The movie is directed by, I don't even care. I honestly don't even care to look up their name right now. Yeah. Fuck. So if you guys didn't see my review for the original Martyrs, and I highly recommend you watch that review before you see this one, because I really don't feel like talking about what this movie is about. Because I just got done talking about what it's about, and I just got done talking about, you know, the original film and how great of a film it is. And yeah, now I'm going to start talking about the remake. There really is no, you know, point for me to talk about what it's about. I'll give you like a little bit of bits and pieces if you're not aware of it and if you haven't seen my review for some reason. But Martyrs is basically a film about two childhood friends. One of them gets abducted and is ended up, you know, being tortured, and she escapes from that torture chamber, whatever it was, and you know, the movie takes place 15 years later, where her and her friend try to get revenge, you know, back on the people who tortured her back when she was a child, and that's the story of Martyrs. I'm done talking about what this movie's about. Now it's time to get into what I thought about this American remake to this movie. I just saw this movie last night, rented it at the Redbox. I spent over $1 on this movie. God damn. Spent over $1 on it. Yeah, wow, this movie's a piece of shit. This movie is awful. This is an awful, awful movie. Like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Here's the thing. When you're comparing it to the original Martyrs, yeah, it's shit. It's the worst thing ever made. Like, it is really, really bad. But the thing about this remake is, if the original didn't even exist, I probably still would not like this movie at all. Like, it's that bad. This is a very poorly made film. The acting is terrible. The acting is absolutely atrocious. This movie is almost a shot-by-shot remake. I know the filmmakers said that, you know, it's not meant to be a shot-by-shot remake, and it's actually more of a reimagining of the original film more than, like, you know, a shot-by-shot remake. And it definitely is. You know, there are definitely some, like, little changes in the... There are definitely a little bit of changes, you know, in this movie than from the original film. But the changes all suck, personally. Like, I just don't like them at all. Here's what the filmmaker said. This is, you know, his words. This is what he said. He says that, the original Martyrs is just much too dark, much too depressing, and he wanted to make the same film, but he wanted there to be a sense of hope in it. He doesn't want to make the viewers feel like shit. He wants the viewers to know that there is a way out of this, that our main characters are gonna make it out okay. And, there is just a sense of hope in this movie, you know? It's just... why? Why would you do that? You're making everything that made the original so great and effective, and you're turning it into shit. And it's just... why even remake the movie if you're gonna make that kind of shit? Like, don't do it at all. They literally take everything out of the original that made it so great, that made it so effective, so just downright disturbing, and they just shit on it. And they say, no, we're gonna make the same movie, except we're just gonna have there be like a sense of hope that these characters are gonna get out of it. They're gonna win. They're gonna beat these guys. And it's like, why the fuck would you do that? But yeah, the third act of this movie is very different. Very, very different. It has a very different outlook on this whole sort of situation. And it just doesn't work for me, honestly. Like, I just feel like it doesn't work at all. And, you know, you can definitely tell that they're really trying to, you know, make there be a sense of hope that these characters are gonna make it. And, the thing with the original is that there's no sense of hope at all. It's depressing as shit. Like, you know, these characters are fucked. Like, there is no possible way that, you know, things can end up good for them. And you know that. And you're just watching the movie knowing that, you know, just waiting for it to end. That's kind of what made this, you know, the original movie so great and effective. So why take all those aspects that made it so great and just, you know, make it completely different and just, you know, kind of completely mess it up? Like, I don't understand, honestly. I really don't like anything about this movie. I can't think of one redeeming quality in it, honestly. Like, it's just overall just a really crappy movie. I'm never ever gonna watch this movie again. And it's not like I'm ever gonna watch the first one ever again, because it's really hard to sit through. But, you know, this movie I really don't look forward to watching ever again. If you ever had the option to watch this one or the original one, please, for the love of God, watch the original one, because this movie is just insulting compared to the original one. It's just such an insult to the original film, and the original movie is really, really great. You know, as sick and twisted and violent as it is, it's just such a great movie, and I explain why, you know, in my original review, so you can just watch that if you want to know the reasons why. But Yeah, this movie is just, there's no point to it at all. This is the definition of a pointless remake. There's no point for this movie to exist. I despise it. I'm never gonna watch this movie again. I'm just gonna completely, pretend that this movie does not exist, and I'm just gonna stop thinking about it because it's making me mad. And I just can't believe they would make a movie like this, compared to the original one. And the original one is so damn good. And they just had to go and mess it up. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on the remake of Martyrs. Overall, I'm probably going to give this piece of shit a 1 out of 5. I did not like it at all. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Did not like it. Nope, nope, nope. It's not as great, nor as effective as the original. Just watch the original. Just completely ignore this movie. If you ever see it anywhere, just ignore it at all costs. Do not rent it at the Redbox out of curiosity like I did. I was an idiot for doing that, and I regret it immediately. But I did it for the sake of reviewing it to let you guys know that, to stay away from this movie. So you're welcome. Just don't even acknowledge it. Just don't even look at it. Just walk right past it and go, nope, nope. If a friend goes, hey, what's that? Well, that looks really interesting. Just be like, nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Yay, have you heard of this really great movie called Martyrs that came out in 2008? It's a really great film. But yeah, guys, I really would not recommend this movie to anybody at all. It's not as violent as the first, which is automatically, that's just a big no-no. Because that's what makes the first so effective. So why would you take all that? Alright, anyways, I'm done talking about this movie. I'm done. Stop. Goodbye. Leaving. Bye. I don't give a shit about that fucking movie. It sucks. Sucks shit. Fucking Martyrs. Piece of shit.